guys, how you doing? This is Rick Alaimo, and this is my podcast, Not an Option. Like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends if you enjoy it. I hope you are enjoying it. I want to have fun. Jax wants to be on this thing for a lot more weeks. I'm enjoying doing them, so I appreciate it. All right, everybody, welcome back to Not an Option. I'm your host, Rick Alaimo. It's another episode. This is episode number 4. Most people don't make it past 3 in the podcast world. We did have a week off for the holidays, but we're back. We're gonna have some good interviews coming up in the next couple weeks. We'll be talking more about my book, Not an Option, available on Amazon. So if you guys want to pick that up, you can read about it. Like I said, this is part 1. There's a part 2 coming out, Not an Option. Put my heart and soul into this book. There's a lot of good stuff about it. I'm very proud of this book. So today on the episode, we're going to talk about time management. A lot of people always are complaining. I hear them all the time complaining that I'm not successful. I don't know why I'm not making more money. I don't know why I'm not getting ahead in life. I don't know why I can't get things to work out. They don't understand why they're not making it in life. And what I'm going to talk about today isn't obviously a magic pill, but what I'm talking about today is going to be a way to kind of self-reflect what you're doing with the hours of your life, you know? Make you think about, what can I spend my time more wisely on? What can I do better with my time management? How can I be more productive and useful with my time? Because remember, you can always make money. Money's easy to make. You want to sell hot dogs, you want to do Uber Eats, you want to own a business, you want to go get a 9-to-5 job, you want to work at a gas station for extra money. There's a million ways to make money, but you cannot get time back. You can't get any time back. Once that day is gone, it's lost. If you didn't spend the time with your loved ones, if you didn't work out, if you didn't take the time to self-improve yourself by reading or watching podcasts or watching motivational speakers or anything positive that you can input into your life to better yourself and further your career, further your opportunities, you don't get that time back. That time is gone. Tomorrow's not promised. We could all die in our sleep. You know, anything could happen. All I can tell you is spend your time wisely. And that gets me to my first point. There are 24 hours in a day. There's 168 hours in a week, in a 7-day week. Because when you're trying to be successful, when you're trying to better your life, better yourself, further your careers, you don't take weekends off. You don't take nights off. You're grinding constantly. So you don't get nights, weekends off. You don't get time to be lackadaisy, I should say. Because while you're going down rabbit holes on TikTok, or while you're going down different goofy sites that have no benefit to your life. I mean, obviously you gotta have some fun. I'm not saying don't have any fun. I have fun. Everybody's gotta have fun. But you gotta also moderate your fun and balance your time. While you're out there doing stuff that's not productive or not bettering yourself, trust me, there's people out there grinding. There's 20-year-old kids learning the internet, learning how to maximize social media, maximize this new AI stuff to better their life and better their futures and better their careers. I mean, there's kids in their 20s that are doing this. And us older guys, I'm 47, people, you know, in their 40s and 50s, we're not dinosaurs. We just got to learn and keep up with these kids. In 2025, there's no better time in the world than now to be successful. There's so many different ways that any age group, any demographic, any ethnicity can be successful. There's tons of business opportunities. There's so many different ways to make money out there, but it's all about how you spend your time. And if you're not spending your time wisely, then you're blowing your opportunity right now because you don't get this time back. So let me get back to what I was saying. There's 168 hours in a week, and that's a 7-day week. Out of that 168 hours, let's say you sleep 8 hours a day. Who really sleeps 8 hours a night? But let's just say you get 8 hours of sleep at night. That leaves 112 hours. If you sleep 8 hours a night, 56 hours a week, that still leaves 112 hours a week. Now, let's say you got a full-time job or a career or a business, and let's say you put 50 to 60 hours a week in. Some people work 40, some people work 80. But let's just go with the middle, 50 to 60 hours a week you work. That still leaves 52 to 62 hours a week. Of those 52 to 62 hours a week that are left, what are you doing with those hours? That's where you can make your future. That's where you can be productive. That's where you can stop fucking crying about what you don't have or how you're not successful. You can focus on businesses. You can focus on if you have a job and you want to get better and get promotions. Focus on what you can do to improve yourself to impress your boss. Improve your craft. If you're a drywaller, watch how-to videos to make your job go quicker, faster, more efficient. If you're in the automobile industry, watch how-to videos to do things differently. If you're in any industry, you can improve yourself by watching different videos, different how-to videos. If you Google anything, it's out there on the internet. Anything, you can find it on the internet. Someone's done it or someone is doing it, and someone's doing it probably a little better than you are, and you can learn from that. But a lot of people are too proud to learn new stuff, or they're just too lazy, and they want to skate by in life, go drinking at night after work, or go smoke their weed, or go do this, or go do that, and waste their hours, waste their time on bullshit, and then complain that they don't have nothing. Well, that's on you. You wasted your time. You sat in a bar for 4, 5, 6 hours. You sat in front of the TV binge watching shows that have no relevance to helping you in life. Now, granted, if you want to go have a drink for an hour or so with your guys, social life is important. If you want to watch a show or two, it's important to have hobbies. It's important to have a life. But if you're wasting 62 hours a week, not spending it with your family, not spending it with your kids, not spending it on improving yourself or learning a new life skill, challenging yourself to be better at your career or task or your craft, then you're wasting your fucking life. You can't blame anybody why you're not doing better in life. You gotta get a mirror, look in front of the mirror, and blame that person. That's your fault. You're fucking up. You're the one that's not taking advantage of your time wisely, that you will never get back. So while you're looking in that mirror, ask yourself, do I take time to self-improve my body? Do I work out? Do I exercise? Do I challenge my mind and my brain to get better? Do I physically challenge myself to improve my body? I was 315 pounds 3 years ago. I'm 195. It's taken eating right, it's taken working out, it's taken discipline. Like I said, I had gastric bypass surgery to help me shed the first 60 pounds. The rest of it, the other 50, was hard work and dedication. I wasn't always disciplined like this. It took me a long time to learn. And once I started learning and seeing results, it became part of my daily routine. But you have to focus and you have to be disciplined, because they say it takes like 90 days till you get a routine going. And that's true. You know, you got to go to the gym for 90 days. You got to go eat healthier for 90 days. But you got to give something time to work itself out into your daily routines. I mean, you didn't get fat and sloppy in 90 days. It's a life choice you made for a long time while you're overweight. Or you didn't get broke in 90 days. It was a life choice you took not to better yourself or not to do everything you can to not be broke. It took more than 90 days. So take 90 days to focus on fixing yourself. Make it a routine. Make your life better as a whole. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Get yourself right. Try it. I challenge you to take 90 days to eat healthier, work out, watch YouTube self-help videos, motivational speakers, podcasts, watch, how-to videos to improve your career. 90 days. Just give it 90 days of challenging yourself to do better, to improve your life, to improve your skills, to improve your health. Man, I feel great. My numbers, A1C1, I think it's called, was in the 10s. Now it's in the 5s. And that's like the most important number for your health. I'm happy about that. I can tie my shoes. I can walk upstairs. I can walk my dog for miles a day, and I feel great. But I challenged myself. I got tired of being fat, sloppy, lazy. I got tired of the way I looked. I wanted to be better looking, feel better, have more energy, have more confidence. And so I challenged myself. And you know what? I feel great. I'm doing better in life. Really motivated to keep on a positive path. And my days aren't easy. My days start at 5 a.m. I wake up. I take Jax for a walk, my dog. After I walk him for about a mile, I get home. I eat breakfast, and then I get to the gym. It's right around the corner from my house. I get to the gym about 6 o'clock. I work out till about 7. I'm home by like 7:15. I take a shower. By 8 o'clock, I'm ready for my day. I used to meditate, but it was just too much to figure out getting my day started after 8 a.m. because in construction, everything's going at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, so I have to be available for my guys and available for my customers. But meditating was great. I know it sounds corny or kind of foo-foo. I thought it was like bullshit. I was like, meditate? Who the hell meditates? I mean, come on, meditation's for yuppies or for hippies or for whatever, like yahoos. That's bullshit. Meditation clears your head, makes you focus, helps you reflect. I actually found a great YouTube video, and this is what I mean by better yourself. I was being told to meditate and all this stuff, and I was like, I don't want to listen to the ocean. I don't want to listen to this bullshit or that bullshit. On YouTube, I found it's called Fuck It, Let It Go Meditation. Yeah, you heard me right. It's Fuck It, Let It Go Meditation. That's what they say to you. The meditation process is like 15 minutes. It's not 30 minutes. It's not an hour. It was a 15-minute meditation course I used to do every morning. Man, once you get into that state of mind and you can relax and you can just let everything go, you feel the tension release from your body, feel all the stress come out of you. There's no way to tell you about the feeling that you have after that. It's amazing. It really is. It's something that it's hard to explain, but like I said, I'm not here to teach you how to meditate. I'm not here to teach you what to do to meditate. Go on YouTube, go on Google. It'll tell you everything you need to see on those self-help videos, how to meditate. But if you're against meditation or you think it's stupid, or like me, you thought it was for, yuppies or foo-foo people that, I don't do yoga, I don't do any of that. I would love to do yoga. I'm just not flexible. To meditate, try that Fuck It, Let It Go meditation. It's pretty cool. And it's fast. It's only like 15 minutes. I even think they have a 10-minute one. But anyway, I used to meditate, but by 8 o'clock, I'm out doing my work for my companies. Whether it's going to job sites, going to the office, doing field work, looking at houses to flip, going to meet with homeowners, going to meet with real estate agents, doing Zoom calls, being on FaceTime calls. Whether it's meeting with corporations, I meet with interior designers. Anywhere that I can get a lead or anywhere that I can get a leg up in my industries for my companies, that's who I'm trying to set up meetings with, or that's who I'm meeting with all day. And I have those meetings. I'm booked out about 2 weeks at a time right now for meetings, and things are going well. Things are going really well. And I have those meetings and I'm booked out for about 2 weeks. My calendar's pretty full and my companies are thriving because of it. My companies are successful right now. I'm going in a very positive direction. I have some really great things coming up. Got a lot of short-term goals that I'm meeting. I've got a lot of long-term goals that are starting to come into fruition. And it's all because of time management and budgeting my time and being disciplined. So that's from like 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. That's what I'm involved with, all those things for the company. I come home about 6 p.m. I take Jax for another walk, run him around, take him to a dog park, and then come home. I eat dinner, brings me to about 7 o'clock. And I'm not all like boom, 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 perfectly structured times. Stuff happens. I get a phone call. I got to go do this or I got to go do that in between some things I'm doing. So I'm not like every minute of my life is structured, but every task in my life that I want to complete is structured. So if I don't get it all done by 7 o'clock, if I got to take till 10 o'clock to get what I'm doing done, then I'm working till 10 o'clock. I'm going to incorporate all those things that I'm doing right now in my life every day to stay on task, to stay on the plan. You know what I'm saying? Not doing that is not an option, because if you start doing that, that's how you start to fail again. That's how you start to fall into the bad routines. So, but a normal day, that would take me to about 7 o'clock. Right now, I'm doing 30 days to master AI. So from about 7 to 7:30, 7:45, I'm taking AI courses to learn all these different AI programs. I'm only on like the 8th day of it, so I still have like 22 days left of that. After that, I get ready for my next day, go over my schedule for the next day, prepare myself for any meetings, make sure I got all my notes, my paperwork, all my stuff is ready to go for the next day, make sure that I don't walk into any meetings unprepared. And that's 5 days a week I do that. Monday through Friday. Now, Friday nights, I do take it a little bit easier, and the weekends, I get myself prepared for the next week, but I do enjoy playing bags, cornhole you call it. I think it's a weird name, but cornhole. I play bags. I do enjoy riding my motorcycle as much as possible when it's not raining out here in Florida right now all the time, but when it's not raining, I love to ride my motorcycle as much as possible on the weekends or whenever I have free time. I love going boating on the weekends. I love hanging out with my friends, going to the beach, going to bar and grills. I don't drink a lot, but I go hang out at the bar and grill, have some appetizers, and just shoot the shit. I still have a social life, but my social life and my fun is not my main priority. My schedule, my determination, and my discipline is my main priority right now. As much as you guys want to maybe think, oh, fuck that, I'm not wasting my life doing that, I'm not wasting my time doing that, you already are. You just don't even see it. If you're working a 9-to-5 job right now, right? And your time management is working that 9-to-5 job every day, and you're barely getting by, you're barely surviving. You gotta say a 401k, you got a pension or something. You're not making the money you want to go on vacation. You're not making the money you want to go out to a nice dinner when you want to. You're already living that life that you're not happy with, because guess what? Retirement age is 67. Let's say 17 to 67. You're working for somebody else, your hard blood, sweat, and tears for 50 fucking years you're given to another man's company. And that's okay if you're okay with a 9-to-5 job. But you should be trying to get raises. You should be trying to get bonuses. You should be trying to get promotion to better your life and the quality of life for you and your family. If you have your own company, you should be trying to make it the company you want it to be. Everyone's vision of success is different. Whether you want to be a billionaire, a millionaire, someone that makes 100 grand, somebody that makes a couple thousand a month, whatever your envision of success is, that's your success. But make sure you're hitting that goal, or that goal is you're making it achievable by having that discipline. So like I was saying, if you think that this time management stuff is stupid and there's no time in there for enjoyment, no time to have fun, yeah, it might be, but like I said, you're already doing it. You're gonna work 50 years of your life till you're 67, 68 years old. And if you don't have a retirement, if you don't have a 401k, like a lot of guys in the construction industry that I know, a lot of guys in the automotive industry that I know, a lot of self-employed guys that I know, they don't have 401ks. They don't have a retirement. And there's not enough jobs at Walmart for greeters for all of us. So a lot of these guys are gonna have to work until they die because they don't have a retirement set up. So if you're not working on your financial goals, if you're not working on retirement, investments, if you're not trying to work and better yourself and save your money and invest your money and learn how to grow your money now, you're gonna be fucked when you're older. These kids nowadays are retiring in their 30s, 40s, and 50s because they're making the right moves. They're using what's out there, the internet, now AI, and all this stuff. Us guys that started, that are in my age, that are my era, we're gonna be working till we're dead if we don't change things up or figure things out. And you young guys, listen to me too. You don't want to have to work until you're dead because you didn't figure it out when we're younger. You know, I seen something the other day. If you're 26 years old and you put, I think they said $200 a week away in some, I'm not real good with investments in this stuff, but it was some type of investment program, like a Roth IRA or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but if you put $200 a week away into this investment, you will have like $2.4 million saved up by the time you want to retire in your 60s. That's just $200 a week. You can afford it. You can cut back on something. If you smoke cigarettes, you can cut back. If you vape, you can cut back. If you drink a lot, you can cut back. You can find a way to afford that. You know, us older guys, we got to save and do more things, but it's possible. There's ways for all of us to save money right now, invest and make money for retirement. I was at a party a couple months ago, my buddy Tommy's house, and he was having a big party for his birthday, and there was one of his good friends there, and he's, I think he was 28 years old, a multi-millionaire kid from the internet, and there was a guy there my age, and he drove a truck for, I don't know, let's say, you know, a soda or beer company, and the guy was in awe because in the parking lot of Tommy's house looked like a car show. You know, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, all kind of cars. Rolls Royce, Mercedes, every car you could think of was in his parking lot. He knows a lot of wealthy young people. And the one guy that drove this beer truck was like, man, how do I get what you have? I mean, he's like, I look at what you guys have. I'm in my 40s. I'll never have what you guys have. And this young guy, he's a financial planner. And this is where I'm saying us older guys need to find these young guys and talk to them. You younger guys that are in the blue collar trades need to find those white collar or those kids that are the technology wizards or the investment wizards. They're out there and they want to help you. But he talked to this guy that was an investment planner. And like I said, this guy was like 28 years old, multi-millionaire. And he looked at the guy that was my age. The guy was like 45. And he said, if you can give me $1,000 a month, if you can cut back on snacks, if you can cut back on eating out, if you can cut back on fast food, if you can give me $250 a week, I could have $3 million for you by the time you're 60. That's 15 years. He was going to be able to grow that type of money for this guy to $3 million in 15 years, all because the guy asked a question. And that's what the problem is in this world. The guys that are in construction, in car repair, in blue collar jobs, we only stick with the blue collar people. We're not out there searching out the white collar people to talk to them. They want to help us. The white collar people, the guys that are in technology, the guys that are in investments, those are the ones the blue collar people need to talk to more. The guys that are the white collar, if they reach out to us, we're more than willing to help you and talk to you. We'll tell you how to fix that dishwasher, or we'll tell you how to hang that TV yourself. We'll tell you how to flip a house. We'll tell you how to do things that you would normally have to pay someone for, that if you saw how simple they were, you would understand that you could do it yourself. Just like guys in the blue collar trades, if they seen how simple it was to become wealthy in a different genre of work, they would reach out to those people. And that's what I want to do with this podcast, is bring white collar and blue collar people together. That's why I said the gray collar thing on the first episode. I want everybody to start talking to each other. I want people to start interacting. Go on Google, go on YouTube, go on Marketplace, go on Facebook, search these people out, go on Instagram, search out people and search out topics that you think could benefit you growing your life and having the lifestyle that you want to have, and your life will change. I promise you. And the only reason I can tell you that is I did it. I brought in investors. I've been flipping houses since I was younger. Been flipping houses for 22 years now. I started when I was 25 with my wife. I've been flipping houses for that long. But I didn't know about investment. I didn't know about the stock market. I didn't know about the internet. I didn't know about AI. I didn't understand it. It was like Chinese to me. But you know what? Now I'm understanding it all more. I'm learning it all more. I took it on to learn it and improve and grow my wealth and grow my mind and grow my knowledge and just grow as a person. And I'm just telling you, reach out to somebody. They will help you. Sure, you might get a couple jagoffs or assholes that don't want to talk to you. Don't give up. Don't say fuck it, these people are all a bunch of pricks. No, call the next guy. Call the next guy. You'll be amazed, these young guys, how much they love to help us older guys. And you younger guys, you'll be amazed how much us older guys love to give you free knowledge of what we went through and what you shouldn't do and the mistakes you shouldn't make. We need to help each other and we can all grow together. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But if we all help each other, we all talk to each other, we start blending the white collar and the blue collars, I think you'll notice that failure is not an option. And you will be okay. Everything's gonna work out. But again, you have to do this. You have to do this for your family. You have to do this for yourself, because again, failure is not an option. All right, hey guys, so if you liked everything I said today, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not an option for you not to smash that subscribe and like button. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, become a subscriber, and help me grow this podcast, please. I appreciate it. And if you enjoyed what you saw today, please share it with your friends. I appreciate everything. All right, guys, have a good week.